Good win. Proud of our kids. I thought Nevada did a tremendous job early in their game plan. We knew they did. Kind of the same way they played UCLA. They keep the ball away from you, can move the ball very well. Did a nice job in the game. We only had the one possession. In the first quarter, I think we only had one possession, and had a critical mistake with a little motion on the goal line. Didn't get in that. Teams like that, you don't get the ball. You need to get the ball in the end zone. But then I had a critical mistake. Jameis threw a high ball, got it picked. Defense was playing pretty well, bending but not breaking. But then I loved the way he responded afterwards. Come back with 2 great drives. He got sacked the next time, which was fine. We ate it. And the next 2 drives, we had 2 really good drives right before the half. He made really nice throws in the game. And I thought we had 2 great catches and plays, and our team picked up the tempo. I like the way we responded by scoring at the end of the half again, which we've been pretty good at for a while. And coming out the second half, got the 2 big plays, got to score, got control of the game. Then we were able to hit the next one with Carlos and got it going with some pass plays. And then the defense continued to play well. But Nevada did a great job in the game. We dealt with adversity very well, made adjustments on the sideline well. Coaches and everybody got to the players, kept them calm. And I love the way our players responded. Had a lot of young guys that touched the ball tonight. Defensively, a lot of guys that got in the game and made plays. And that's going to be critical for us, in my opinion. I mean, how good we can be, I think, is valued on how our youth keeps developing depth, developing players on the field. We can keep getting them quality reps and feel comfortable putting those guys in the game, because we have some very young, talented players that I really like. We just have to keep getting them at bats. But good, solid win. Like I said, we had the 1 turnover, which is unfortunate, which I don't like turnovers. We were good on third down. Defense were 4-14, getting off on third down. Red zone defense was good, and we were good 7-7 on offense down there in the red zone. So very proud of our guys. Got to continue. One more game. Got to get ready for Bethune next week.
Jim, at one point you guys were down 7-3, and then something got turned on, and the offense started exploding and scored 59 unanswered points. Is that coaching or talent?
Well, I think it's our kids just responding and competing. It's all coaching. It's all coaching. I'll take it. No. Yeah, no, it was. No. I just think our kids realized, we were in a game, and we responded and just went back and quit worrying about results and worried about the process and started playing one play at a time. We had some runs on. They gave us some bubbles. We threw them, got the momentum going, and they took those away. Then that opened up the run on the other side, and we got the momentum going and got drives going, and then we converted once we got down on those 2 drives. And there were 2 excellent throw and catches by our guys in the end zone. Kenny made a tremendous catch in the end zone, and so did Rashad, but the balls were thrown well. They went up. That's when that's what I say, good ball. They weren't not covered. Those guys had good coverage. Those were good throwing catches, just executed plays, and very proud that we were able to do that.
Jimbo, I guess the Carlos experiment worked. Talk about it.
No,
he made this kind of an impact this early.
I'm not trying to say like I was rubbing a crystal ball, but that guy's a talented cat now. And he's very dynamic with the ball. He's big, he's strong, he's explosive, he's natural. He can hit when he gets space, he can hit home runs, and he's hard to tackle because he's a big physical guy there too. To go ahead and say did what he did, what did he end up with? 110 yards? Had a 65-yard run, but that run there was very impressive. But the other runs, it was 4 and 6 and 8-yard runs and pushing the pile and hitting it the way he hits it, how hard he hits it, the speed and size. I was very proud. But I thought Freeman and Wilder all ran, and Green. All those guys ran very well today. But James, I think, Carlos will provide us a very big piece to our puzzle, in my opinion, as the year goes on.
How do you feel about depth of running back right now?
Excellent. I love our team. Freeman, Wilder, Carlos, and Green. We keep developing those guys. We have 4 quality guys. And I think Chad Abrams is playing well at fullback. I love Freddie Stevenson. I'm telling you, Freddie is natural with the ball in his hands too on offense. Freddie's a natural offensive player, can be both sides of the ball, and we saw it in high school. I think he's developing into a very good fullback also. I'm sorry.
After Davis did the thing, did you or any of the coaches have to say anything to him to lift him up, or did you do that?
No, he come over, just what goes on. Hey, what happened? It's still a high ball. Had a guy wide open, and I just let a ball fly high. And I think part of that too, you got to realize you're sitting on the bench you get one drive. You come out there and you're hot, and all of a sudden you're sitting on the bench for about 6 minutes. That's part of that growing up stage. You got to do, keep yourself loose over there and keep your mind in the game. And sometimes it's not a lapse, but it's just hard when you don't get on the field for a while. And he grew from it. He come over. He knew exactly what he did. We explained it to him. What happened? He responded, and I thought did it. Then took the sack the next drive when he didn't panic. Then he come back those next 2 drives and got us going. And a lot of that bubbles and stuff were freedom of him to throw at any time. So he didn't hesitate. What I like about it was he made a mistake, but he didn't get gun shy. He went right back in and started making throws and made some good plays.
Is that a test that he has to pass?
No doubt. That's all part of things that you just. until they happen, you don't know. And they're going to happen in bigger games and bigger moments, and you just got to keep growing with it. I mean, you got to remember, he's just a freshman.
Jimbo, you mentioned that you've also emphasized the importance of fans coming to the games more. Do you feel that more fans could have been there today?
Well, I mean, I always want to sell out. I mean, you always want to sell out, but I understand we'll take as many as we can get. I promise you that. But it was a good crowd. It was a vocal crowd in the game, and we got to keep emphasizing that because those kids love playing in front of a packed stadium. You get to see all these young players, these young guys that I think are going to be great players in the future, and it helps recruiting. I mean, it's just beneficial for everybody. I mean, and we got a great product, man. You only get to see these kids 7 times a year in the stadium. Take advantage of it. Don't take it for granted.